This is a Resident Evil attack.
Zombie take over, boy, watch your back.
Infected, disease and protected.
Soul catcher, listen, everybody dressed black.
What's it, rockers and metalheads? Ammo here, and I'm joined with the Metal Elder.
And this is your RMTV news update.
First up, Metallica have sent a package to Hulu petitioning for a final season of Metalocalypse. The package contained a note saying, "Dear head of content at Hulu, everyone here at Metallica HQ would really appreciate it if you can finish Metalocalypse so we can watch it on your lovely service." Brendan Small, the co-creator of the show, has reached out for fans to help get a deal with Hulu. Metallica have answered the call, now will you? To do so, sign a petition at metalocalypse.com or tweet at Hulu and at Adult Swim on Twitter. Earlier this week, Steven Tyler issued a cease and desist letter to Donald Trump regarding the presidential candidate's use of Aerosmith track Dream On at his campaign rallies. Tyler does not disagree with Trump, as the two are apparently friends, but didn't want the use of the song to be seen as an official endorsement. After 2 months of asking, Tyler's team gave Donald and his cohorts a 24-hour ultimatum, which they did succumb to.
Deep Purple's Ian Gillan had some harsh words for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame committee. He said, "I have no respect for them. They've no idea what goes on in the big wide world outside their self-arbitrating surroundings. To me, these people are bloody arrogant and rude. I've heard that somebody on their committee dismissed us as one-hit wonders. I couldn't figure out whether that hit was Hush, Kentucky Woman, Black Knight, Strange Kind of Woman, Child in Time, Perfect Strangers, Knocking at Your Back Door, or perhaps even Smoke on the Water. How the hell can you not have Deep Purple in Rock and Roll's Hall of Fame when Genesis and Madonna are already inductees? Ridiculous."
Maiden drummer Nico McBrain wants the band to perform with an orchestra. In an interview with The Gator, McBrain was asked whether the band would play the monstrous 18-minute track Empire of the Clouds on their upcoming world tour. He says Bruce Dickinson's piano playing is not really ready to be played live, but he'd love to do what John Lord of Deep Purple fame did with the London Symphony Orchestra. Maiden don't shy away from theatrics on their tours, and this would undoubtedly be an awesome addition to the stage show.
Steven Tyler of Aerosmith has written an open letter on copyright abuse in music in light of politicians using songs for their campaigns without permission from the artists first, such as good old Donald Trump. The frontman feels that there is not enough being done to protect the artist, and they are not receiving proper royalties for the music they produce.
Finally, the Defiled have been added to the Guinness Book of World Records, having performed a 30-minute set on top of a floating iceberg in Greenland last year. They are the first band to attempt such a feat. If you want to check out this momentous performance, it shall be linked below. In album news, James Hetfield let slip in an interview about his guitars that Metallica are recording right now. Anthony Kiedis says the new Red Hot Chili Peppers tracks are as good as any songs they've ever written, and Dave Grohl has confirmed that Foo Fighters have recorded 5 new songs. At a recent gig, Dave bellowed to the crowd saying, "I'm just gonna say it now, we've recorded 5 fucking new songs in your beautiful city of Austin, Texas, and we're gonna give it to you, but not tonight." What a tease.
Deep Purple are to begin recording their 20th studio album in January 2016, whilst Drowning Pool will be releasing their latest record Hallelujah in the same month. And Bullet for My Valentine have dropped the Live from Kingston 4-track digital EP. Pick it up free on Google Play.
Lonely the Brave confirmed via Twitter they have started work on their follow-up to their 2014 debut, The Day's War. And Goth's Aiden are back with a brand new self-titled disc that will be released free of charge on October 30th. You can get a taste of what's to come through their new single, Crawling Up From Hell. Next up, our picks for best new singles and videos out this week. First up is Bullet for My Valentine's video for Venom, which has a really cool narrative. Heck have blessed us with the potentially seizure-causing video for The Breakers, and Enter Shikari have dropped an awesome remix for The Last Garrison. Furthermore, Skindred, who I'm seeing in a couple of weeks, have released a new song and video volume. Their album of the same name drops on October 30th. August Burns Red turned it up to 11 in their new video for Ghosts, and New Year's Day dropped their new album's title track, Malevolence.
And that's it for your RMTV news update. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
And check out our podcast, RMTV Argue About Everything, on iTunes and rockandmetaltv.com. Last episode we argued about, is The Rock busier than Obama? Links below. Until next time, rock on!
I somehow bit my tongue really badly on my right.
What was that, a gig? A kid's gig?
I think so, yeah. And it's causing my slurriness. And I drank a really hot drink and burnt the roof of my mouth. I mean, you get those bits hanging off.
So you're very dry at the top and very bleedy at the bottom. How'd you bite your tongue at a gig? Were you explaining the cha-cha slide and then you got too over-exuberant?
Well, I think I was chewing too quickly on an egg and sausage sandwich in between shows.
They get us all, Dad, those fucking sandwiches.